the kind of wear it tight. Button up from 9 to 5. I tried that life but said goodbye. I'm not always polite, but I get the job done. Who says the world can never be fun? I'm simply unprofessional. Simply unprofessional. Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Simply Unprofessional. I'm your host, Webby. Joining me tonight, we got Devin.
Hey, everybody. How's it going? Devin here.
Devin, I gotta say, you sound phenomenal.
Thank you.
It's that new mic, isn't it?
Yep. And a general dislike for life.
Yeah.
That'll really, let you project better.
Yeah, I think that makes both of us sound good. You know what? Okay, speaking of this, Devin, that just spawned a random question, which I'm happy to talk about. Out of the entirety of the Distractions Media crew, who do you think... Do you think anybody hates life more than we do? Like... Or are we it? Are we the top of the negative chain?
I think we're it. I mean, I would say Rob, but Rob is also positive like a lot of the times too, and I'm like, you can't be both, man.
Like Eggquist?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Rob's positive about being negative sometimes, which kind of confuses me.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
Well, you gotta pick a side. If you're positive and negative, then you're just kind of hovering there in the middle.
You're in the middle. Don't be in the middle. Don't be that guy. Nobody likes.
Don't be wrong.
Nobody likes in the middle Malcolm, right? Don't be in the middle Malcolm.
But yeah, no, like you said that, and that kind of made me think, like, out of everyone in Distractions Media, me and you are the most negative people.
I mean,
like
negative,
not necessarily negative towards other people.
I'm a realist. Like I'm a realist. Like I realize that life is shit. And you work your whole life to get, slightly higher up on the shit pole. And then because shit goes downhill. Exactly. You're just trying to get yourself up, shit hill. But I mean, you're never going to get out of shit hill. You're still going to be.
It's like that Greek, that Greek, in Greek mythology, that dude who got cursed with rolling the boulder uphill all the time. Right.
Yeah.
And me and you, we're just trying to survive rolling this big fucking ball of shit uphill, both ways in the snow.
We are the dung beetles of Distractions Media.
We are.
We just roll shit all day.
But then you get people who sit there and say, "Oh, Devin, Webby, don't be so negative. Life is what you make of it." No, it's not. Because, I've woken up and I've been in, perfectly great moods. I'd be smiling, whistling, having a great time. Just everything just seems a little bit cooler. And then just everything snowballs and shits all over me.
You're not wrong. And see, this is the thing, though. I don't hate people. Well,
I do.
Okay.
I do.
No. Let me rephrase. I actually love people. It's just one of those things for me now where people no longer, bother me in any capacity. So, no one can really make my day shitty. I just set super low expectations for everything.
And do you think that's what makes us as negative as we are? Is just the fact that our expectation of life is just so low?
If I had a higher expectation for life, I would have killed myself a long time ago.
Fair.
I am very sure that is the truth.
Yeah.
I very much that's how I am. I like it. I'm not saying I'm a negative person. It is what it is. I like it. I do what I must.
See, I don't know. I am a negative person. I've been told by lots of people that I'm negative. But, I like to think that, around certain people, like you, and, a lot of the Distractions Media people and whatnot. And, I mean, I have fun. I laugh. I enjoy your guys' company and, some of the listeners out there. I enjoy interacting with them and whatnot. It's just, overall, I have a very low self worth. I view myself very poorly, and I mean, it's to the point now in my life. Like, if you ask me if I was talking like this like 15, 20 years ago, I'd be like, yeah, all right, I could change this. I can turn things around. You watch. Yeah, I'm at this point in my life where it's like, nah, dude, I can't teach an old dog new tricks. I might as well just continue being me. Like, it's gotten me this far, you know? I don't know. I do, though. I hate people. I don't know if that's the right outlook to have on life either.
Nah,
I'm
it doesn't
very.
matter.
The thing is, I'm extremely, like, I'm a very personable person. Like, I can be very, very pleasant, but I'm very much faking it. Like,
I see this thing.
my job
This is the thing
consists
with me.
of calling people all day, and I have to call people to order parts. I call people with problems for them to help me out. You know, and I'm talking to new people all the time. And you know, if you had asked me 3 years ago, if I would want this as a job, I would have laughed. I would have been like, "Nah, I can't fucking interact with people. Are you joking?" I still feel like I really can't, but it's something that I'm good at, and I'm very pleasant to talk to on the phone. Like, I can get people to help me through a problem where the mechanic has actually been surprised that I've gotten another mechanic to help me out with a situation. He's just like, wow, it's mechanics generally don't do that for people, and I've had to tell him, people like me. I don't know why. I have that kind of spirit, kind of energy that just kind of radiates off me. Is I'm apparently approachable. Nothing about me, Devin. You've met me, okay? What about me radiates? Hey, this guy's approachable. If I met me on the sidewalk, I'd avoid me.
I mean, you're not wrong. No, I'm kidding. You're nice.
I'm a large, bearded gentleman who always looks disgruntled. Like, I have that look on my face, like, don't talk to me, just before people even talk to me. I don't understand why I'm so approachable. Like, this is a conundrum now I'm having. Now I'm just now realizing this, Devin. We're having an SU first. I'm having an epiphany live.
Hey, look.
You need to
man.
talk me through this, Devin.
I mean, Webby, you know what? I'll tell you this, despite how unpersonable you think you are, you're a very personable person.
Why?
You,
Well, yeah,
sir,
but what about me makes me that?
believe it or not,
Like, I'm an
your
asshole.
personality. You're not though. You are an asshole you're an asshole to people who deserve the assholery, but you're one of the best friends anyone could ask for. So if you get past that, it is what it is. Like, I'm like, if you met a bear in the wild, right? You like bears. I'm making you a bear. If you met a bear in the wild, he's like bearing his claws at you. If you can dodge those claws and give him belly scratches, I'm sure he'd be cool.
You know what? That's how I'm gonna die now. I'm gonna test Devin's theory out, and that's how I die. No, see, your theory is going to lead to the way that I've always wanted to die,
which is fine.
And
my theory is right.
I've always wanted to before I die, and this has been on my bucket. This has been on my bucket list forever.
Right. Or my theory is right, and you, sir, are going to then
have a best friend bear.
Yes, adopted into a family of bears.
That's fine. Either way, I'm making it out of this on top.
I mean, also too, an option for you is just like lay down and pretend you're a cub. And maybe the mother will adopt you.
I don't pretend anything. Okay, this other bear is going to realize what I'm there for, and my intentions, and either it's going to accept me for who I am or it's not. Because the one thing on my bucket list that's been on there for as long as I can remember is I've always wanted to wrestle a bear. And everyone's like, well, that's good that that's on your bucket list because that's probably going to be how you kick the bucket. So if I take your theory into meeting a bear in the wilderness, going at it, dodging the claws to go in for belly scratches, either A, it will enjoy it and love me and become my best friend for life, or B, it's going to turn into a fucking WWE wrestling match right there in the woods, and I'm probably going to die.
I mean, you're probably right. But, hey.
Bucket list. Hey, cross it off the bucket list. I
I'll be
accomplished
right
my
there
goal
with
either
you,
way.
buddy. I'll be right there with you, buds.
Oh, we're going to tag team this bear now?
Let's do it.
We're going to do the Legion of Doom fucking...
Tool
shit.
bear?
Now, what was the name of their finishing move? I know it was like the clothesline off the top rope when Animal like put him up on their shoulders.
I was gonna say I don't know why I was thinking of the elevator. I'm like, no, that's like what's his name?
I thought the same thing. I was like, is it something elevator? I don't understand.
No, the elevator is that Matt Morgan? That's also a TV show. That was a game show, which is stupid. The elevator is Matt Morgan. I was right. It's Matt Morgan's finisher at the elevator. Why do I know Matt Morgan? Like, why?
Oh man, why didn't I? I couldn't. Yeah, that was right on the tip of my tongue the whole time too. It was the Doomsday Device. That's what it's called.
Whatever.
Because it's the Legion of Doom, the Doomsday Device. Blah blah blah.
Makes sense.
Anyway, we're gonna wrestle a bear, folks.
Yep.
If we can get that Russian listener, if we can get that Russian listener. Listen, if we can get that Russian listener out there, maybe the Russian listener can set us up with wrestling one of those bears, because those bears over there seem pretty friendly.
They do. Or Canadian bears. I have an idea. Why don't we just become a tag team, like, circus performance act, and just go, like, wrestle clowns for money?
Oh, I'd love to beat the shit out of some clowns.
Just, like, our entire act is just, we have, like, a clown car pulls up, a bunch of clowns get out, and we just tag team wrestle a bunch of clowns. We can travel the country in a circus.
Devin, okay, we're gonna merge two ideas together here. No, I'm not talking bear clowns either, so don't even go there.
I mean, I was gonna say maybe we have like a bear and a tricycle as like a ref.
No, get off the bear idea. I'm gonna merge two different ideas together. One from a way previous episode of SU. Okay,
I like it. Go for it.
So it's either gonna be just me or you, because we're the fucking crazy ones of Distractions Media apparently, and no one else is willing to do this. Maybe Austin, although I have a feeling Austin wouldn't even do this, and it will allow anybody else to join.
I didn't know you were going to say and he wouldn't do it.
We'll allow anybody else to join who wants to join us in this endeavor, but we'll do
except
that.
For Cheeky.
That's true. Cheeky, I'm sorry. You can
be precious for this.
You can be our manager on the outside of the ring, who like will throw people over towards you and you like jab them in the eye, like. But no, remember that thing that you posted to me before?
Oh, yes, the ultimate fight thing. I was watching that shit the other day. Again, I don't know why I was watching. So
it's going to be me and you.
That crap the other day.
It's going to be me and you, and whoever else wants to join. We'll just step into this ring or whatever the hell it is that they fight in, and then they'll just unload a shit ton of fucking clowns in there, and it'll just be us versus all the clowns.
I like it. And then what they're going to do is they're going to dump trash cans of like clown themed weaponry, and some of them are going to just be props, so some of them are going to be real weapons. So like middle of the fight, you like pick up like a balloon animal, and you don't realize it's like a frozen ice cube inside of the balloon animal. So it's just heavy fucking balloon animals. You beat this guy with a balloon giraffe.
Oh man, I'd love to grab one of those mallets that you fucking get for hitting that fucking thing.
Harley Quinn style. Just
I'd beat a clown with a mallet. Why not?
Oh hell yeah, dude. Man, it's good stuff, man.
I would be really disappointed if we got into the business of clown beating. That's just a new thing now.
And we had like a lawsuit from Clown College.
Nah, that'd be even better. Just send all the fucking college students, hey, you guys are getting hazed. You guys gotta go fight Distractions Media today. No, I'd be really disappointed if one of us didn't have like McDonald's burgers and like started just shoving them in their mouths after the match, like Ted DiBiase did with the $100 bills.
I'm okay with this.
See?
Just coming with a sack of cheeseburgers, like I'll do that.
Like a whole bag of cheeseburgers. They'll be like,
I will have
a
burlap.
What are they gonna do?
I will have a burlap sack of cheeseburgers.
Yes.
Every single night, I just have a new food in this giant bag.
Yep.
So like maybe McDonald's, or like if we go to like LA, we'll have like I have In-N-Out. Just have a bag of In-N-Out burger and just start slapping clowns with In-N-Out with a sack of In-N-Out burger. I like this idea.
Man, okay.
You want a sack of French fries? Bam.
Okay, now you've turned me. I'm really excited. I have a new appreciation for life, and that appreciation is beating clowns with sacks of hamburgers.
Yes.
So
there you go.
Oh man, okay. Somebody out there, we need to get like a billionaire or a millionaire
To just make this
to
happen.
just make this
sponsorship,
happen
make
for
this
us.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like-
none of this bullshit about getting like MMA fighters to dress like clowns. No, I want like straight up clowns. Like
fucking like I want to pull up outside of fucking like Susie's 10th birthday
yeah,
with fucking Harold the clown is
grab
in there
that
fucking
guy.
like tanking his fucking show and just walking in and beat him to a pulp
Yes.
in front of the kids and be like, "Sup, kids?"
Even better, we'll do it at we'll do it at birthday parties and shit.
It'll be like a hardcore match. Like they're
Like
they don't know it can happen anywhere. They don't know where it's gonna happen. It can happen anywhere. Like you have like this clown
Devin.
like walking out of Starbucks. We just hop over the counter. Surprise, bitch!
even better.
Start beating this
Okay,
clown.
Devin, we're gonna start a business.
This SU's taking a turn. I love it though.
We're gonna start a business. Get this. Okay, here's my business proposition, Devin.
All right.
Going from hardcore fighting to kids parties now. Okay, we can
All
actually
right.
turn this into a
Also, I
legitimate
have an
business.
idea after this, a separate idea, but I have an idea for a future SU episode after this.
All right.
So remind me.
So here's where we go. Obviously, there are places where parents can call and have clowns come to children's parties. Okay, but our business is they will call us to come, and then they'll hire the clown to come, and the clown will be unknowing of this whole proposition. Then they hire us. We're the real entertainment. We come, beat the shit out of the clowns. The kids know we're going to be coming, so they're just like forcing themselves to, yeah, that's kind of a cool trick, blah, 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 you suck. And then when the clown gets all discouraged, we come in and beat him with like sacks of hamburgers.
On
and-
one condition,
What?
can we also add stage magicians to this?
Yes,
Okay.
for sure.
in. I'm
Because,
in.
dude, you never know. That stage magician, maybe he'll pull something like nunchucks out of a hat. That's a cool trick, and it might save your life.
I like it. I like this.
You know? The only problem I see
I
with this
like it.
business proposition, though, is that clown is for sure going to be suing somebody, and chances are it's going to be us. But if we can make it so the parents have to sign a waiver, all legal responsibility is on them.
Nah, we're good. We're good.
No
We're
witnesses? Is that what we're going with? Just
That's what we're going with.
We'll just kill and dismember the clown at the party and just drag him into the bushes, never to be seen or heard from again. Eventually we'll run out of clowns if we do that, though. We gotta have a renewable resource of clowns.
I just imagine like we're gonna have like clowns on the fucking we're gonna have clowns on like the like message boards. Like, I don't know, guys, it was crazy. I was at this kid's birthday party and these two guys just pulled up and beat the shit out of me.
Right?
I
Yeah,
don't
they're
know
gonna
what
start
happened.
support groups because of us.
I love this idea.
That'd be great. I had this idea. I don't know why.
No,
it just popped in my head.
Webby. You know who can hire us? People who hate clowns.
Yes.
They'll just be like, yo, this fucking clown, man. Like, this fucking clown tormented me when I was a kid. I want you to come and beat the shit out of a clown and send proof.
I just
you
had the mental vision of us doing this. Like we go into like this big like backyard brawl with some clowns, and then like Austin's there with us, and he's like getting all pumped, and he goes to charge a clown, but it's one of those clowns that have like the teardrop, and he looks all sad, and he makes like the little sad face at Austin. Austin's like, "Oh man, I understand," and then the clown beats him.
I mean,
I don't know why. Like, I
Austin.
feel like out of all of us, Austin would be the one to fall for that trick. He'd be like, "Oh man, I kind of feel."
Or
for
like,
you."
or like he taunts him, and like Austin tries to spear him, but he has like a gong underneath his shirt.
Oh man, there's
Some
trick
shit.
bull. That's some clown bullshit right there.
Isn't it? That is the clowniest clown bullshit that's ever clown bullshitted.
So,
I
God
like
damn,
it.
I did not expect this SU to spin off and go off the rails like this. It's
It makes me
fantastic.
so happy.
It is. All right.
All right, so my business idea for a future SU episode:
Yes.
we have to get a few people. I would love to get a bunch of people to pitch to us, but I would love to do like a Shark Tank theme episode where we each come up with an invention or a business idea, and then we pitch it to the other person. And why do you think it's good?
For sure, we need to do this, but me and you have to be the Shark Tank people.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they got to pitch
Like,
their
we need-
ideas to us.
I would love to do it. We need enough people. We need like 3 or 4 people to come in with like
That's
ideas.
fine.
Like,
I'll
okay,
make it happen. I'll make it happen. I don't know what Shark Tank is. I kind of get the vague idea about what's
It's
happening
people
here.
come in with inventions or like business ideas. They're like, hey, this is what my shitty idea is or my great idea is, and it's like, oh, that's cool. And then like, I'll buy in on that idea. Here's 500,000 for 35% of the company. Then somebody's like, no, I'll offer you 400,000 for 15% of the company.
So it's not like one contestant wins.
No. You can end the episode. You can have multiple people getting their thing like funded in one episode.
Do the Shark Tank people like tell the people how dumb their ideas are ever?
Frequently.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna have to brush up on Shark Tank or something.
I mean, yeah, I love Shark Tank.
Has anybody ever gone on Shark Tank?
Idol of ideas.
Has anyone ever gone on Shark Tank trying to promote a Shark Tank?
I don't. Yeah, actually, I feel like there was a fish tank company on Shark Tank. I could be wrong.
All right. Maybe we should go on Shark Tank and promote this clown beating business.
Clown beating idea?
Yeah.
Well, here, I'll read you the 15 worst pitches of all time.
All right, you pitch them to me. I'll be the clown. I'll be the Shark Tank guy.
All right, let's see. That's pack. I'm trying to see what like the ideas was.
Folks, this is an SU style that me and Devin
right.
often come to, where we. It's not that we're not prepared for the recording an SU. It's that we just want to seem more real, more natural with you guys.
We are keeping to the theme of the show. Simply unprofessional. Yeah. That is what we do. I mean, if we came in with teleprompters, scripts and teleprompters, and we had like a manager who like kept us on track and like monitored our levels and shit. Like how what? Come on now.
Yeah.
That's boring. I'm trying to find one that's actually like bad ideas, not like legit like a bad pitch. Like there was a pitch where this one guy pitched, but all his numbers from 2003, his daughter was like when his daughter was like 10 years old and now she's like 27. And it's like, dude, this is not relevant anymore, but that's not what I'm talking about. Oh, here we go. The Ionic Ear. There you go.
What?
The Ionic Ear. This guy invented a chip that you actually get surgically implanted into your head.
Is he a doctor?
He said he does the surgery. He did not specify if he was a doctor.
Whew, okay, that's a risk.
Darren Johnson thought it was a good idea, and it would make you a Bluetooth device.
So you would become the Bluetooth.
Yes, the device would contain a microphone, a speaker, and a battery. When your battery runs low, you simply plug the AC adapter into the charging port, which is located conveniently inside your ear.
So then you got this wire hanging out of your ear?
To charge it like at night, to charge at your Bluetooth, plug in your ear?
Nah, see, I roll around a lot at night, so that thing would go
me too. That fucked me up. That fucked me up real bad.
Yeah, or I'd end up choking myself with the wire. Like, I'm always petrified I'm going to do that.
Darren went to the Shark Tank asking for $1 million for a 15% stake in his company.
I would give him $10 to fucking leave.
Yeah, same. Drive suits. Okay, that's dope though.
Are
that's a cool idea.
Are these just fancy suits that you drive around?
No, in? they're like the Autobots and like the Transformers like costumes that like actually can transform into cars and shit.
Okay.
They're really cool, but I mean, what purpose do they serve, right?
I mean, if they are actually automotive, I mean,
they do. Neat. Although this is kind of sad. Like I was all for this idea until I saw this demonstration. Which, I'm sorry, people. This is a audio podcast, but Webby, I'm going to share this demonstration with you. Just watch the first like 10 seconds. Like we do
this almost weekly at this point.
We do. I was all aboard in this idea for like 10 seconds until I saw him getting down and driving this thing away, and I was like, that may be the saddest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, that may be the saddest thing I've ever seen.
All right, I don't have to have the volume on, right? Because that's going to probably get picked up in the recording if I do.
No, you don't have to. Like the first like 25, 30 seconds, I'm like, okay, it was cool at first. I'm like, okay, that's the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life.
All right, I mean, I see the wheels. All right, this is kind of neat. It's kind of neat.
When he starts riding around, it's the saddest thing ever. It's like no grown man should be doing this anymore.
Getting down on your knees now. That's already looks like an uncomfortable position. And he's getting... What is all happening? The car, that looks like... Okay, it looks like a lifted car, and the car
It looks like a really shitty lifted car.
Yeah, he's not... Okay.
Right at that point, I was like, okay, that's sad. Like, I don't want to be a grown man, like, seen doing that. If it worked,
That's a good Halloween costume.
Yeah, like if you could get it down to the point, like for a kid, it's good.
The back wheels aren't even spinning.
Yeah,
Like
it would be good for a kid, and like a kid could get it completely flat, like a car. But if you're an adult, you either need to make it bigger, or
I don't know. This guy.
I'm not for it. I'm not for it. I'm not about it.
Autobots disassemble.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm not about it. I'm not about it. All right, back to what I was talking about. It looks weird. What?
No, Devin, I already can tell Devin's going to have another visual aspect to this audio podcast.
Euro Club.
I'm going to have to start putting links to some of these into the description.
The show notes? In the show notes?
Yeah.
Links to all the videos are in the show notes.
Oh, God, too many. That's too much work.
Down in the doobly-doo. Figure it out. If you're a golfer, it's a story you know well. You're out in the back nine, far from the clubhouse when nature calls.
Hold on, Devin, real quick.
Yes.
Have you ever played golf?
Like, yes, but also no.
All right. I mean, that's a good answer. I've played mini golf. That's as close as I get.
I mean, I played mini golf and I've gone to a driving range. I mean, like, have I actually ever played like a full 18 holes? Fuck no.
All right. Continue. I just wanted to pop in.
All right, don't click on this yet because you don't have to. I'm just gonna read this to you, and then click on that, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
All right.
What the fuck? Why are people here? Ugh, people in my house. There is now that where was I reading at? You're on the back nine far from the clubhouse when nature calls. You could run off into the bushes or try to find a restroom, but isn't there a more convenient solution? There is now. We have the Euro Club, a fake golf club with a hidden reservoir that you can key into. Just unscrew the cap on the club handle and fill her up. It even comes with a privacy towel to help you cover it.
Okay.
Don't worry. That won't look unusual at all. Go ahead and click on the Euro link.
Click on the Euro link. Okay, hold on.
The Euro Club link.
What is this? That doesn't look. First off, what's with the handle? The handle looks so like it looks
it's
like
a reservoir
container.
to piss into, so it needs to have some girth.
Yeah, it looks like a container. That does not look like a golf club. I mean, you're better off pissing in the canister that the golf club comes in.
Yeah,
it looks like maybe, or is that the handle? No, that's the handle to the golf club.
That's the handle.
That's even worse. Oh man, you can purchase this now for $24.95 though.
I know. I kind of want to buy one.
I don't.
And use it for stream.
I mean,
I'm just golfing here, guys. Don't worry about it.
Look at that third picture. Look at that picture down here on step 3.
I know.
It's like that doesn't look conspicuous at all. Let's just put this towel right here. Yep. No, I'm just holding this here because my hands are cold. Okay. God damn it. My mom's going to hear this, and she's going to hear that I said, God damn it again.
There's actually a YouTube commercial for it, but I'll save that for after we're done.
Devin, did I tell you my mom's now a listener to SU?
I mean, you told me she critiqued me.
Yeah, that's true. Which
then motivated me to go buy a mic. So
that's true.
I hope this is better for you, Webby's mom.
Yeah, Mom, I will say that your critiquing of Devin has cost him easily like $200. So,
I mean, you're not wrong, but at the same time, yeah.
But no, I don't remember which episode she was listening to, but you kept cracking jokes, and every time you did, I'd just be sitting there, I'd go, God damn it, Devin. I'd start laughing, and she just messaged me out of the blue one day. She's like, you say God damn it too much. And I was like, what? I was like, no, I'm not saying God damn it. I'm not using the Lord's name in vain. I'm telling him what he should do.
Who to damn.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just, pitching out there. I'm throwing it out there in the universe. Yeah, it doesn't fly with my mom.
So now that I know, whenever about your mom, I can't say goddamn.
I mean, not in person. She'll probably smack you.
Ow! Mom, why?
Yeah.
Why are you being like this, Mom? It's me.
Growing up, all my friends were pretty afraid of my mom.
See, Webby, I like this idea, but the only problem was, I think it used to catch on fire. The Waken Bacon.
Hold on. Wait. Okay, you've caught me. Okay. All right. You've caught interest.
What meat eater doesn't love waking up to the smell of bacon? If only there was a way to automate the process so no one needs to actually get up and do the cooking. Webby's like, I'm sold. I'm in.
Okay. Yeah, as long as there is bacon at the end of this rainbow.
Matty Salin thought he had it figured out with his invention, Waken Bacon, when he went into the Shark Tank, asked for $400,000 for his bacon cooking alarm clock. What could go wrong with a machine like that? Just load raw bacon into this wooden contraption and let it sit at room temperature overnight until the alarm goes off, and the device will heat up the cooking temperature, creating flammable, splattering animal fat beside your bed, all without you needing to move a muscle or wash your hands.
I love the description already.
While the concept of a bacon cooking alarm clock may be heavenly for some, the idea failed to entice the sharks. The product is nowhere to be found today. But I mean, yeah, when he showed the demo, was effectively, it was like an easy bake oven for bacon, but it was also an alarm clock.
And it was
like,
made out of wood.
Here's a prototype on the right there.
What? And it's made out of wood. I don't get, the wood's gonna burn. All right, listen, folks.
Wait, what?
I don't mind this idea, except for everything that this idea works with. Like, first off, you don't let bacon just sit at room temperature overnight and then cook it. Okay? It's gross. It's wrong. You shouldn't do that. And I don't. Where's the off button for this alarm clock? I just see a wooden pig box.
I think the nose was the button, or like there was buttons in the back. It was something like that.
The nose is the button. If you push on that, it's gonna fall off the fucking nightstand, and then the bacon's gonna fall out on the floor. Wrong. Already bad, because now that you have floor bacon, and all the grease is gonna spill everywhere and cause a fire. Because your plug's going to end up getting ripped out of the socket, cause a spark, which is going to ignite the bacon grease and burn down your fucking house.
You're right. Right next to your bed. With you in it.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you'll die to the smell of bacon.
Yeah, you'll die to the smell of bacon. And then when the fire department comes, they'll be like, oh, wow, this guy ate a lot of bacon. Because they won't have any fucking clue that you're the dumbass who tried cooking bacon in an alarm clock. They're not going to say, they're just going to smell the bacon and assume it's you.
This is okay. Okay.
Don't knock this next image that you're going to send me right off the bat.
This is going to be a video, but don't click on it yet. But this seems like I'm going to describe what this is. Don't click on it yet. But this seems like an idea that was like written for a sitcom one-off joke that somebody is like, I'm going to make this real life. Okay. I'm going to read this idea to you. The drum pants. No. You know that guy who won't stop finger drumming on the table? What if he had a device that could amplify his performance and add effects? Well, now he can rock out on a whole new level, and so can you with drum pants, a wearable sensor that connects to a smartphone speaker. Just hide the drum pants device under your clothes and play. Play it by tapping the trigger button. Liu and Tyler Freeman went into the Shark Tank asking for $150,000 in exchange for 5% equity in their company. The Sharks thought the product would have a broad appeal and questioned if there would be many people who would want to turn their bodies into a musical instrument. However, Robert saw some potential for this giant strap-on sensor and offered $150,000 for 20%. Damon figured he could license the technology somehow and offered $250,000 for 20% of whatever deal that would be. However, both proposals were countered awkwardly, and both Sharks withdrew their offer. Drum Pants is alive and well, and you can get your groove on at drumpants.com. Now watch that link. Now tell me that does not scream a one-off joke in a sitcom that came to life.
I am having to turn on the volume on this.
Yes. Know that all music in this was played via pants.
2.0. Better, faster, stronger.
I don't like
Attach
it.
the wearable MIDI triggers to
No.
any part of your clothing. Choose from infinite sounds.
It's stupid.
Wireless.
Yeah,
super
not only is this dumb, I'm going to turn the volume off here. Not only is this dumb, this, folks, is going to get what you're... Okay, if you give this to anybody with kids out there, if you send your kid to school wearing this, this is going to be why they get beat up.
Yeah, no, that's why
for
they're
any
getting beat
adults
up.
out there walking around in public doing this, this is why you just got your ass kicked.
Although for any adults out there involving kids and drum sets, a really good idea, because I threaten my friend with this all the time, seeing how he has 2 kids. And whenever he makes me mad, I say, "You keep it up. I'm going to buy your daughter a drum set for Christmas." Yeah.
Now, don't
Great
get me
threat,
wrong.
by the way.
Don't get me wrong. This might be entertaining
For 5 seconds.
in the privacy of your own home.
But then you're just slapping yourself in the privacy of your own home.
I mean, that happens all the time anyway.
But I feel like this is the less gratifying effects, though.
True. The thing is anywhere in public, because this is sent to a speaker, everyone around you is going to get irritated. Because, like, I know people who just, like, they can't stand other people humming or whistling, and they get very, they feel very disrespected, because it's like, okay, you know, you don't have to do that out in public, because, you know, not everyone's going to appreciate your humming or your whistling capabilities, you know? But, I don't know, like, if I was on like a subway or on a bus or something, if I was stuck somewhere and somebody just started tapping their leg and music was playing and it was not good, I would probably go over, grab their wrists, and make them smack themselves in hopes that them saying "ow" repeatedly sounded better. Because to me it would. So... drum pants. That's dumb. That's the dumbest idea.
All right, Webby, I'm going to reach you this idea. It sounds like an idea that you may be able to take advantage of. Ready?
I don't know. That wake and bacon thing, you had me going until the house burnt down.
Successful products usually solve a problem for consumers, like this one, the R-Keg. For all those times you play your fully sized 1980s video game and really want a beer, but don't want to be hassled to go over to your refrigerator or tap to get it. Now you can have access to both. Video games and beer from the same giant dinosaur of a time machine. After all, or of a machine, not time machine. What am I talking about? After all, video games and beer kegs are like peanut butter and jelly. Surprisingly, the $4,000 R-Keg did not secure a deal with the Sharks and is not currently for sale, but you can visit them on Facebook. Effectively, this is a 1980s like arcade cabinet that they gutted the bottom out and loaded with a keg system.
Okay. Now,
So it's like
the dispenser part of it
on the side.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm going to tell you why I don't like it.
It stops stackability of arcade games. It has to be your in-piece game.
True.
And it can't be near a wall.
True. And you know what would have made this idea a little bit better? You know those like beer helmets? If they just had something coming out of the top, like with an interchangeable like straw system, that you could just sit there and sip on beer while you're playing this game. In fact, why not just play an arcade game while wearing a beer hat? I think the beer helmet was just one of the better inventions.
It was. I mean, and even it has so many uses. Like beer helmet, you can have pop helmet, and then that spawned the nacho helmet.
Yeah. Or like bicyclists have that fucking water backpack. You just fill beer with that.
Yeah, Camelback. I've done that.
Yeah.
I did that with vodka for a bus ride.
I got in trouble at a wedding one time for bringing my own flask.
No, what? Come on, a flask.
Yeah, I thought it was classy until like my buddy Scott kept wanting more of my booze because he didn't want to go up to the bar and buy any.
All that means is they were taking off the top of that bar.
Yeah.
They paid for the bar. They paid for the bar as an open bar, and then they were like, "Yo, y'all charging $5 a drink, so we can make that money back."
Yeah,
that's what happened. Oh, now I kind of want to go to Yankee Stadium, or because not every baseball stadium has them, but a lot of baseball stadiums have them. The helmet nachos, where they serve nachos inside of a baseball helmet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
then you get to keep the helmet afterwards, right?
You do. You get to wash and keep the helmet afterwards.
Yeah, all right.
Like, it's not a great helmet because it's obviously all the foam and stuff, all the padding's out of it.
Yeah,
but
it's just a cheap little plastic helmet.
But yeah,
makes you really wonder though if any of the people put on that helmet before they put your nachos in there.
I mean, probably.
So now you're eating people's head stuff.
I mean, there was that one guy who fucked the uncooked Subway roll and then baked the Subway roll and used that.
Well,
That happened.
I mean, this makes me not really want to go visit Karen from Subway.
Fuck Karen from Subway.
Yeah, you heard Devin.
Yeah, you heard me. Karen.
Devin.
Oh nope, they won the game.
Speaking
They won
of
the
which,
game, Webby.
hold on.
The Texans won the game.
Who?
The Texans, they won the game.
I don't know why. What happened?
That might be Tennessee.
Who? Oh. Oh man, that's a big Sunday.
Big ice cream Sunday, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll fight that beast.
Yep. That's a big ice cream sundae. So I saw this picture on Facebook, and it hurt my soul, and then it hurt my soul a little bit more because it actually made me chuckle. I didn't chuckle multiple times. It was like a single chuckle. It's like a heh, and then it was done because I felt bad because I guess it's a pun, and I hate them. I hate everything about this, but this was a sign on a church from the. Everything about this church is wrong. It's the Crystal Methodist Church. Okay.
The Crystal Meth Church?
Yeah. Of effing South Carolina.
I like it.
And it says adultery is a sin. You can't have your Kate and Edith too. It made me chuckle.
Fuck them.
Yeah, it made me chuckle the once, and then I was done because
First off. Let's break this down. All right. First off, so they said you can't have your Kate
yeah,
and
Kate
Edith too.
and
Okay.
Edith too.
Okay.
And
Oh no,
because of the
I got
saying.
that. Oh no, I got that. But hold on for a second.
Okay.
Hold on for a second. So Kate, that is a name, a modern name. So that presumes a man. I'm gonna say in his 40s, maybe early 50s. Edith is a name from like the 18 fucking hundreds. So that bitch is probably like 85. So why is he trying to fuck an 85-year-old?
I mean, don't judge a man for his wants.
I'm just saying.
We don't discriminate. We don't judge on Simply Unprofessional, Devin.
I mean, judge.
No, well, we
judge.
do. Oh, but only when we agree to. But I mean, nah, man. If he's into gilfs, maybe let him be into gilfs. Who knows?
I mean, there's gilfs, and then there's.
I mean, I understand what you're saying.
There's gilfs, and then there's like.
She's like one step in the grave.
Vagina.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is.
But yeah, Crystal Methodist
disturbing.
Church. That's shout out to them in
Crystal
effing
Meth
South
Church,
Carolina.
baby.
I will say before moving on to anything else, I did want to get I meant to do this at the beginning, and then we kind of got sidetracked. A little bit of housekeeping stuff because this comes out on Friday, which means we have our live stream tomorrow. For all the listeners out there, it starts. What is that? The 30th. Starts Saturday the 30th of March at noon Eastern, and it goes until midnight Eastern time. Okay. I do have the schedule, and we've been promoting the giveaway or the contest for going and following our various social medias. And we actually got a winner to that. So the first place winner was Kurt. Congratulations, Kurt. You got to pick a game and the contestants in that game with you. The second and third runner-ups or place people, I don't know how to say things. The people who didn't come in first but still won stuff. Jen Gatlin got a poster. Congratulations, Jen. And X Rainbow Waste X on Twitch also won and got a poster. So congratulations to them. Devin.
Webby.
As far as the schedule goes for the Distractions Anniversary live stream, I gotta clear my throat. Hold on. I'm going to mute myself on... I'm trying not to do that. I'm going to mute myself on OBS real quick.
I did that so you could just do it.
I think am I back? Can you hear me?
You are back.
All right. I cleared my throat.
You have the schedule offhand?
Huh?
Do you have the link for the schedule offhand?
I do. I had John send it to me right before we started recording.
Can you link it to me real quick?
I sure can. I'm going to do that through Facebook. There you go.
Thank you.
So at noon, as always with all of our live streams, we have a kind of a little bit of a beginner intro, like welcoming session. Like it usually lasts for about a half hour or so, where we just kind of talk with the chat, and we start kind of talking about what we're going to be doing on the stream, etc., etc. Starting around 12:30 or so, we're going to be going into our first game, which is Minecraft, which Devin does not play.
Nope. I will be at the gym.
Yep. So Devin's going to be taking his break during the Minecraft block, where I think we're going to be doing like a lot of the Minecraft mini games, which I mean I'm not really great at. I get excited mostly because I mean everybody yells at me when I get real quiet, but that's because there's like 19 fucking people who always play Minecraft because almost everyone else in Distractions plays Minecraft. And they're always laughing and talking, and then they yell at me when I'm not laughing and talking over everybody. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm not good at any of them, but I do have fun. I always try to help Cheeky win, because Cheeky, they do open up some of the games to the listeners and the viewers. So that's going to go on for about, what's that, 2 hours? That's
right
a long
around
time.
there. That goes on for. I was just looking at it, and I just
12:30
closed
to 2:30. That's 2 hours.
Yep. And then I'll be the opening's from what 12 to 12:30.
Yeah. So you're there for a
So
half hour, and then you dig.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna like get off at 12:30, go eat, and then I'll be gone till like 2, and then I'll pop back in the last 30 minutes and probably just talk to you.
That's cool.
Or run a rift or two in Diablo.
There you go.
In preparation for the next game. Or actually, we're jumping right. No, we have Jackbox.
Yeah, we have. So the next game that we're going to be doing is Jackbox. Again, we open that up to viewers when there is space available for that, based off of who signed up and how many people we can get going.
Well, certain games can go up to 100 people. So
that's fucked up. I don't think I've played that game. I personally don't mind Jackbox. This one in the streams, in like their Christmas streams, this one's usually one that is happening really late at night, and we get kind of goofy because of how late it is, but then other people get really.
The only one I dislike is Drawify.
I love that one though.
No, I love that one, but I hate
wish you could draw with
mouse.
Yeah, I hate drawing with the mouse. That's
and they don't give you an eraser. They don't let you. They give you a tiny little draw pad. They don't give you an eraser.
Yep.
And they don't. And you only get one pen size.
But my icon is always the same.
It's a little like devil dude.
It's a little. No, those are Minotaur horns. All right. But yeah, it's, you know, it could be misconstrued as devil horns, and he's always giving the little middle finger. Yeah, Drawify, that one's, I liked it. I don't like the fact that you don't get an eraser. That's true. I don't know. I don't like the true, what's that?
The true or false one? True
or false one. I find that I do way better on the true or false one when I don't even read the question and I just click.
I just click a button. Yep.
So I don't really put much thought into that one. So that lasts until 5 p.m. Eastern time. At 5 p.m. we have the RPG one shot with the contest winner being Kurt. That is going to be DM'd by Goose. And the PCs in that one are going to be obviously Kurt, myself, Devin, and Austin were the chosen PCs to go along with this. That's going to go till 7:30. Starting at 7:30, we play Town of Salem. Several people signed up for Town of Salem. I mean, I like Town of Salem. It's a fun game. I think it's more fun with the more people that you get. Because, especially when you're on a call, you know, you can just, like, I don't know. I always get hung first. It doesn't matter. Like, I very rarely win that game.
Town of Salem, this is my theory about Town of Salem. Town of Salem is not a fun game. It is a fun banter game the game itself is not fun, but if you get enough people together, there's usually good banter that goes on that makes it fun.
Yeah.
But the game itself is not actually very fun. Like, it's kind of the same thing over and over again.
I still think...
No one believes you.
True.
So, like, my whole theory was, I just start telling the truth. I don't care anymore. Like, what are you? Oh, I'm a witch. Like, yep, I'm a werewolf. I just tell the truth now on everything in the game. Like, you're not going to hate me for being a liar.
I still think one of my favorite moments was the first time, and I think it was the only time I've ever played Town of Salem with John. It was John. It was on one of the Christmas streams or maybe the Halloween stream. I don't remember, but John, Tamara, a bunch of us were all playing. It was probably by far the largest group that we've had play Town of Salem so far. You weren't there yet, or you had to leave for something. And there was the Blade-looking character in Town of Salem, that skin.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it wasn't, I don't think it was anybody in our group who had that skin, but they just willy-nilly started voting him up. Like, John's just like, yeah, hang that guy, right? I'm like, why are we hanging this guy? What's all going on right now? And they're like, oh, he's guilty. I was like, why is he guilty? What happened? Like, and then, like, they hung him. I was like, I'm witnessing a hate crime right now. I'm telling Devin. And John just started laughing his ass off. I was like, you just hung him because he's black. I understand. I get it, John. All right? I'm telling Devin. All right? And then you came on the call, and then I immediately ratted John. I was like, John hung him because he's black.
I was like, what? You're like, you hung a guy because he was black. I'm like, John, I'm disappointed in you.
That was by far my favorite Town of Salem memory so far. Oh man, it was good times.
There was that one game I won by begging him. I begged the town the entire time to hang me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, if you
they all think you're a jester.
They think you're a jester. Yeah.
I'm like, hang me, do it. That's gonna be my strat in every game. I'm just gonna just say, hang me, do it. Oh hi, Mark.
Oh hi, Mark. All right, so that goes until 9:30. At 9:30, we have our D&D anniversary game, also DM'd by Goose. Goose has taken up the DMing role this year.
He is. I was supposed to DM a game, but I no longer have said game to DM, so we had to kind of call audible.
Yeah. So this game is going to be Goose DMing. It's going to have Austin, Rob Edquist, myself, Devin, and John. Oh, I didn't know John was part of it. Who's he playing? He's probably playing Brenna, huh?
No, I think he's just around to stream the game.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well,
or he might be playing Brenna. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know either. So this game is going to be slightly different for those of you who do follow the podcasts. Goose has essentially told us that we can be any of the characters that we've played in any of the podcasts. So listen out, figure out. Let's come join us and see who we picked to play. I will say I'm looking forward to seeing how this is going to work because some of them are not playing characters from D&D. So we're cross-mixing game play styles, I guess, or mechanics, and I'm kind of curious how that's going to work.
We are.
So that's going to go to about 11:30. And then we have our closing thoughts where we usually take about the last half hour of a stream and essentially just talk to each other and talk to whoever is watching at that point. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, leading up to streams, I found has been like, it's not nerve-wracking for other people. It gets very stressful in distractions media, chat groups. And people usually get high anxiety and stuff going up into these streams.
True.
But
sometimes people just nope out.
I think me and Devin, correct me if I'm wrong, I think me and Devin, usually leading up to these streams, we just like, we go into it with negative thoughts. Like I'm just like, I'm usually like, God, I just want this to be over. Like, all right, let's just get through this. But then come stream time, my attitude changes. And I'm not saying that because it doesn't just change because I'm, putting on a mask, so to speak, and I'm not just, acting happy. A lot of the times I'm just genuinely happy to be streaming and interacting with all the listeners and fans and viewers and whatever. And it usually does turn out to be a really fun time. It's just going up to it. It's just like such a social I feel like there's a social expectation that I don't want to meet, and B, feel like I'm not going to meet. So like it's just my anxiety goes through the roof. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Webby.
Hey, Devin.
Why do astronomers put beef in their shampoo?
Oh boy. I'm not even gonna try to guess at this one because I know the punchlines of these jokes are usually why, Devin.
For meteor showers.
I don't like anything you just said. Devin?
What do ducks smoke?
I don't understand.
Quack.
Devin.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time I've ever said this to you.
Get out.
No. I know I've told you that before. I'm disappointed in you, Devin, with these jokes.
I'm disappointed in myself.
Yeah.
I'm just reading off Reddit.
Yeah, these jokes.
I'm friends with 25 letters of the alphabet. Sadly, I don't know why.
That guy. I don't. Who comes up with these jokes? How come jokes aren't ever, like, credited with people? Like, quotes are credited to people. How come jokes aren't?
All right, let's see. These are supposed to be...
Have you ever thought of that?
Go-to never failed jokes. Oh, they're too long.
Yeah, but, like, think about it, though. You never hear a joke and be like, oh, yeah, that is originally said by Bob from accounting.
Fuck Bob from accounting, that's why.
You know?
Hey, Webby.
What?
This is a joke I think you can appreciate. This is the kind of joke you would tell as an anti-joke. Why do you never see hippos hiding in trees?
I don't know.
Because they're very good at it.
All right. God dang it. See, Ma, I didn't say damn it that time. Devin. I'm a sucker for dad jokes, oddly enough. I don't know why. Like, they're just, I don't know.
Not Alexa's dad jokes, though.
No, Alexa sucks. Did you see that Pikachu video I sent you about Alexa?
I did. That shit was crazy. I kind of want to do that, but I'm like, this shit would get annoying so fast.
It would. And dude, I loved the subtitles that it wrote for that. Yep. It's like, Pikachu, who's your best friend? Pika? Really? No.
Oh, that hurt, but that's also kind of funny.
Nope. If it hurt, then it's not going to be funny.
To the person who stole my copy of Microsoft Office, I will find you. You have my word.
I don't like it.
But you're laughing.
It was a slow burn to that laugh, though. It really crawled. That one crawled over the finish line to a chuckle. All right, it was because I understood it and I didn't find it funny, but then the more I thought about it, it's just I thought how dumb it was, and that's what made me chuckle. All right,
there you go, Webby. Amanda's getting a checkup. Doctor, you have to stop masturbating. Man, why? Doctor, because I'm trying to examine you.
Well, I mean, that sounds like the doctor's problem. He's got to work around that. Also, at first, I thought you said Amanda. And
that's funny.
I was just like,
Amanda
what?
goes to the doctor, starts masturbating. What? Amanda, why?
My original thought was, oh no, what's wrong with Amanda? Why is she getting a checkup? Man.
My dad asked me the other day, are you even listening to me? Which is a really weird way to start a conversation, if you ask me.
I don't get that one.
He wasn't listening to begin with, so his dad was like, "Hey,
yeah, because he came in.
He's like,
that.
That's a weird way to start a conversation."
Yeah, that kid's dumb. He should be sent to his room. You guys have to have more respect for your elders. That's all I'm gonna say.
I agree. I agree.
Devin,
I'm just happy the hippo. I'm happy the hippo joke got you. That's all I cared about.
ninja hippos. They're really good at what they do. That's all. Devin, we're right up over that fucking hour mark, but I do have a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
So, just so the listeners know that I haven't forgotten, me and Austin have been coming up and we've been working out questions because we are going to be doing a set of interviews with various Distractions Media people. We're going to be scheduling them soon. These are not going to be released as like your Friday episodes. These are not going to be replacing episodes. These are just going to be extra content that I will release periodically throughout the week. So you might get a random download come on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. I get the hiccups now. See that? Me and Austin divvied up the list of who is going to be interviewing who. I luckily drew you, so I'm going to be interviewing you, Devin. My question for you, sir, because one thing I want the listeners to know is these interviews are going to be more personal.
60-minute style.
Yeah, they're going to be more personal.
Anderson Cooper's 60-minute style.
They might still have, jokes, and they might still be entertaining, and
Webby, what Webby is saying, he's going to show up with a clip-on tie.
No, I don't even think I own a clip-on tie anymore.
Well,
I used to.
I'm gonna send you a bow tie. You gotta wear a bow tie.
See, I remember now. When I was in middle school, I did own a clip-on tie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then when I moved into high school, I had a friend tie a tie on me.
You just kept it tied the whole time?
And I kept it tied the entire time I've ever worn this tie. I still have it. It's still tied. And whenever I need to wear a tie, it's a very nice tie. I have it tucked away. I can put it on. I'll just snug it up. It looks pretty dapper if I do say so myself. But yeah, no, I don't wear ties, dude. Like,
man, I don't like ties either. I will say this though, I had the greatest class of all time in high school. Basically, I had a teacher who was a former cop, Mr. Wardell, cool guy. He just dropped lecture middle of he was a civics teacher. Dropped lecture middle of class. Was like, you know what? We're gonna talk about ties today. I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, we're talking about ties and how traditional ties are really dangerous, and you should always wear a clip-on tie. He's like, if you're ever doing something and somebody wants to get in your face, they try to grab you by the tie. A regular tie, they're going to choke you. They grab the clip-on tie. You got one up on them. They're going to have to register for a second. If they don't have you by the tie, you have them. So he went on this whole fucking lecture about why clip-on ties are superior. And I was like, well, I mean, on one hand, this is a stupid conversation. But on the other hand, we're not doing civics. So I'll take this tie conversation. So for a whole hour, he lectured about the benefits of clip-on ties.
But if you're getting into a fight and there's any modicum amount of time where you can prepare yourself, if you had a real tie, you could take the tie off and use that to strangle the other person.
You're not wrong. But on the off chance that you get
ties are pretty rugged, dude. Like,
you get disarmed because they're usually silk.
Yeah, but I mean, they're pretty rugged.
If you piss on silk, it's indestructible. According to movies.
According to movies. We'll have to test this theory. We're gonna do a whole new segment, Devin.
We're gonna be Mythbusters. We're gonna be
it's gonna turn into SU Science Corner. We're just gonna prove things for science.
Yep.
I will say one of my I think it was my second time working there, but it was one of my first jobs. Because I've worked at two different jobs at two different times. But I worked at McDonald's. Let's just bite the bullet on that one. I think that's a lot of people's first job, working at a fast food industry somewhere. But I was a manager. I don't know how. I didn't fucking do anything. Like, I was a cook. I worked in the grill the whole time I worked at McDonald's. Both times. I refused to learn register. They had me on register one time. And that was it. I was told by the manager I was pulled off mid-shift, and told I was never going to be put on register again, and that I could just go back to being grill all the time because I threatened a customer. Hey, he was
Look, bitch.
he was a douche, and in any case, when I was a manager, I had to wear a tie. I had a special McDonald's tie, had like little M's on it and shit.
Nice.
So I mean that I had to. I mean I wore a tie every day for that.
Webby,
That
you
was
should
the
manage
worst
an
job.
Arby's.
A what?
You should manage an Arby's.
You know, if I did, I'd want to wear one of those hats like the logo.
Yeah, I mean, you should just wear a big ass like cowboy
Yeah,
like
like the 10-gallon hat.
Do it. You should just be that guy and just grow like a just grow a mustache with chops.
Yeah.
Wear that hat.
Yeah. It'd be good.
And then you can have endless amounts of curly fries.
But yeah, so back to my original question. I was telling the listeners that we are going to be doing these interviews. They are going to be coming out as extra content. And my question that I had for you, Devin, knowing that I'm going to be the one interviewing you, is when would you like to sit down and record this interview?
Whenever you want to, sir.
That's a perfect answer. And with that, we're going to end the episode. Because we're over the hour mark, and you got shit to do. You wanted to be off of here 4 minutes ago.
Yep, that's true, but it's all good.
Devin stayed around for the extra 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes, for you listeners, just so you know. So show some appreciation and go give Devin a follow on Devin. Where can they find you on the internet?
You guys can find me on Twitter at DMP_Pookie and on Twitch at Poo Killed Me, and also on eBay at Grand Heist Turtleman 5000.
Okay. I tried writing down the last time. I'm not going to remember this one. You guys, as always, you guys can follow me on Twitter at Jax Forest Walker, all one word, on Twitch at DM Webby, and please send me a message on any platform if you find Devin on eBay. I'm not even going to be on eBay looking for Devin this time because that name is fucking bonkers. You guys find him, send him.
Grand Heist Turtleman 5000.
That's
You can do it.
Bonkers. Grand Heist Turtleman 5000.
Yep.
That was a tongue twister. I'm also
Believe
on
it or
Instagram.
not, believe it or not, Grand Heist Turtleman 1 through 4,999 were already taken.
Oh, those bastards.
I know.
I am on Instagram. Give me a follow there whenever. You just look for my name. I don't care. I don't post anything like super cool. I just post stupid, funny memes that I find.
Funny memes, the occasional hot chick.
I post hot chicks?
I don't know. I looked in a while. You like hot chicks?
Oh, for sure. I follow a lot of cosplayers too.
Same.
Not necessarily all the hot chick ones. If I find any type of cosplayer who cosplays people and I think that they're talented or I like the people that they do cosplay, I'll follow them. So if you're a cosplayer, give me a follow. I'll probably follow you back.
Yep.
Devin, I will say, and I don't think it's a bot because I looked into it. So you know what the Suicide Girls are, yeah?
I do.
Do you know what the Suicide Girl hopefuls are?
No.
They are people who work and are yet to become full-fledged Suicide Girls, but they do modeling and they do the same genre style, I guess, of modeling, and they're all, tattooed, women and whatnot. But they call themselves hopefuls because they hope to get recognized by Suicide Girls and eventually join them. It's a big collaboration. Like there's a lot of quote unquote hopefuls out there. I actually got a follow by a Suicide Girl hopeful.
Nice. So what you're saying? What you're saying is I'm a Margot Robbie husband hopeful.
Yes.
One day.
Yes.
One day.
Yes.
It will happen one day.
And that's what we're gonna. I mean, that's what we're gonna just start playing the outro music. So hey, everybody, as always, fuck Booster Gold. That guy sucks.
Fuck Booster Gold, and never forget when you look really closely, all mirrors look like eyeballs.
What? Oh yeah. Well, all right. God damn it, Devin. That took me a second. I hate you so much. I hate that joke so much. I don't know why I'm laughing so hard over that. I think it's because you caught me off guard. Fuck. Ninja hippos.